Many of the animals entering the San Marcos Regional Animal Shelter ended up getting euthanized every year. The shelter says the issue is a lack of space and just low adoption numbers. But a new grant just issued for a mobile adoption trailer has leaders at that shelter hoping to see fewer animals, we should say, put down in the future. KXAN's Lauren Landman explains.
You gonna say hi?
Few things show you're a dog lover more than some public affection for your adopted canine daughter.
And I go, you want to stay with me? And well, yes.
Holly Renee found her pup Princess 5 years ago, and she stands firmly behind the idea of adoption.
I don't want to see any animal put down.
Unfortunately, at the San Marcos Regional Animal Shelter, thousands of animals are placed in these kennels every year.
It's a, constant battle to keep space.
The demand to house these animals continues to grow, but they're getting more of them adopted. Last year, around 3,000 dogs and cats were put down, and that number is less than the year before. In hopes of continuing that trend, the shelter director says she has a plan.
Just because we euthanize doesn't mean we want to. Because the more people that come here, the more animals we're able to place, you reduce euthanasia, etc.
The shelter was recently awarded a $35,000 grant, which will help fund a new mobile adoption trailer, helping show off the pets to those who may not be able to visit in person.
So if we're going out to other remote areas throughout the county, which we normally can't do, then that's going to, just facilitate that adoption process.
And bring smiles to other families, just like Renee.
They'll be your best friend for life.
Lauren Landman, KXAN News.
Well, when this story first aired, we mistakenly reported that more than 5,000 animals were euthanized last year. To be clear, the correct number is around 3,000. As for the new adoption trailer, it's going to be able to hold around 25 animals and could help double the amount of adoption events the shelter is allowed to hold each month. If all goes as planned, the new trailer could be ready to use in a month. Just because the city has a no-kill policy, though, does not mean that animals aren't put down there. In order to be considered no-kill, they need to have more than 90% of the animals saved from being euthanized. The city of Austin became the first major city in Texas to get the no-kill classification back in 2010. Last year, the city of Austin's no-kill rate was 94%.